Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down. I'm here with my voice almost gone because I just came from Denver to Mile High Sky, and that motherfucker choked me out. And I'm here with Chris Spangler and Deon Curry. He's getting ready to order pizza and 7 inches of snow. When that bitch get there, it's gonna have ice dicks hanging off.
I was just saying that we got to get back together because the beginning of every Zoom podcast starts with you yelling at me.
Yeah, we do. I'm shooting the Miss Pat Show season 5. Maybe we can do it then.
How's the taping going? Are you in taping or in your writing yet?
We're writing. The taping.
Okay.
Taping starts on the 28th. Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum to you, my friends.
I'm trying to be black.
I don't know if that's Hanukkah or
Chris, can you stop doing white people shit on the internet, please?
I think it's incurable, Deon. We haven't figured it out by year 5.
You can do it all you want. Just don't put it on the internet. God damn.
What do you put on the internet?
This nigga tosses baby on a sled about kill poor Matthew. And he's standing out there fucking in shorts.
You stand out there in shorts. I was like, that is the most cracker fire shit I've ever seen.
I was like, man, whatever property value you had, you just killed it by 10 points.
10,000.
It is kind of funny now when whites move in the neighborhood, the value goes down.
Like, oh,
Here he is outside with shorts again.
Yeah, you look real white trash. You like you eat alligator dick. Yeah, what
I ain't going that far, but Jesus.
I know you don't want to go that far, but I did.
I was just helping Eleanor build a thing real quick, a sled hill real quick, and then I was going back inside, and Reagan caught that on video.
Yeah, we saw that. It wasn't cute
either. You wasn't cold at all?
No, not for the first
19 degrees, man.
Not for the first 15 or 20 minutes. Then it got cold.
Did you not see the hair on that nigga leg? Like my pussy.
That's gross for the both of you.
I'm gonna masturbate to these later.
Oh, well, go ahead on the masturbate. I don't think your dick gonna get down there, but you know. You can lay in bed and rub your thighs.
Not with all this winter penis I've got going on right now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I heard somebody was out trying to kill people with winter penis, so you might not want to say that out loud. As a winter penis killer.
There's a winter penis killer?
Yeah. Fucking up the white community. I gotta give a shout out to Nashville. I just left Nashville. All the shows sold out. They worked the shit out of me. Thank you. Also, Toledo this weekend is sold out. All 4 shows. Thank y'all so much for showing up and showing the fuck out. I appreciate y'all. Can't wait to see y'all. What's been going on with me? I just got back from doing Deon Sanders show.
Really?
Yes.
How's that?
What show is that?
It's on Tubi. It's called I Got Time Today. We Got Time Today.
I've seen clips of it, but I've not seen it on Tubi.
Yeah, so I like it. You know, I'm always.
I never heard anything. What's the show about?
He's just sitting around. It's like a little talk show. Him and the girl from 106 and Park, and that's his co-host, and they just sat around and talk. And I was on there with Desi Banks. It was. I said I just went in swinging like I always do, and I said, Deon. I said, everybody saw how you walked out that field when your baby mama came out there. And I said, can you please come and coach the Atlanta Falcons? I said, you can bring all them silos, C-Los, all them kids, and name start with it. Baby, he can be the
Shador, Shiloh.
Yeah, I said, all them kids start with S. You naming them kids like they was. I said, you up here naming them kids like they were born on Medicaid. I said, Deon, I said, I don't know what she did to you. I said, but you know when them niggas pissed off and do not like a bitch when he ain't got no toes and he walk with backwards.
Did you get the Shannon Sharp? Miss Pat. Oh, Miss Pat. Miss Pat.
He hollered when I said, you ain't got no toes, but nigga, you ran like you had on.
That's cold-blooded, Miss Pat. I was just trying to get them kids a scholarship. That's all. We just, we try to play the football game. But let me tell you something about pride.
I got grandbaby, what should I do? I say, spoil him. I said, is he ugly? He said, no, he pretty cute. I said, my grandkid was ugly, but they done grew into it now.
He really did. I saw him at Thanksgiving. I was like, damn, he's not as ugly as he used to be.
Nah, he actually cute. And the
Yeah.
other, the dark skin one cannot stand me. It was he talk to me. He want me to buy him something. So
He get that from his daddy.
I bought him an iPad for Christmas, right? And so these kids are so fucking smart. They're only 8. I mean, just kids in general when it come down to this technology shit. Well, he Googled me. And he went to his mom and said, did I tell y'all this last week?
No, so this is Nikea's son, right? Your
Yeah.
grandbaby, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my grandbaby 8 and went to his grandma. He went to his mama and said, Grandmama, he said, Mama, the reason why grandmama is so mean because her mama beat her. And her mama was mean, but tell grandmama she don't have to be mean. He saw some interview. He said they beat her and raped her and shot her. I said, God damn, that motherfucker iPad back.
Yeah, no kidding. I thought he'd be looking up porn like a normal kid.
Nigga said, I need to find the source of my trouble. I'm learning how to forgive, mama.
Walk into therapy at 12 and go, right here.
He said, I had to learn her history before I could make any more decisions about my future.
It was so fucking funny. It was so funny when she called me, told me that. And they so crazy. It's like, Mama, can you please take us on vacation? And she said, yeah. He said, now you only take us to Ohio. Grandmama take us everywhere.
Who takes him to Ohio? They're
Nike and his wife.
Yeah.
They go back
That's
to
where she
Ohio.
from.
Okay.
We tired of going to Ohio.
Everybody is.
Fucking kid, crazy as hell.
That's so cute. Have any of the other grandkids? Because Nikea has like an older daughter, right? She's like 12-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, and what about some of the crack babies, right? Saisha and some of the others. Have they Googled, like, have they asked questions based on what they've seen?
Yeah. They Googled one day and said, Google said you have $2 million. I say, and I have a butcher knife and I cut you niggas' throat. So don't try me, try the Lord.
You immediately went to being robbed by a 10-year-old in your brain.
Yeah, because you don't know what they thinking. I say, Google ain't telling the truth. I ain't got no goddamn money.
That is crazy. Like, those net worth sites that said I made $1 million podcasting.
They said that?
Yeah. Like, my net worth from podcasting is $1 million based on one of these sites that you Google when you Google my name.
You ain't had to pay for that site, did you?
Yeah, no.
You sure your name just didn't come up? And
No, they
network, your name
knew
pop up.
They knew Eleanor's birthday. They had all
say
kinds
for
of
every
details.
white man that you look like at the airport, you probably do got $1 million.
I got $10 for every fat guy that looked like me.
It's a lot of you out there, Chris.
A lot.
I got to tell y'all what happened to me at the airport today. So I'm coming in from Denver, and I'm standing in the wrong line. I am in the wrong line, but I didn't know it. I'm trying to go to what is it? Delta first class line.
Okay.
And I thought I was standing in priority, but come to find out I wasn't. So this little white boy didn't say anything. He literally came in between me and my makeup artist, stepped over my 2 bags and went on by his business. I said, what the fuck are you doing? When his family finished checking in, he turned around and go, I said, so you gonna come back and step over me again? He looked at me and said, you in the wrong line. I said, I don't give a fuck. I don't step over me. His daddy told me, you in the wrong line. I said, it's not about me being in the wrong line. I agree. I didn't know I was in the wrong line. But goddamn if I'm gonna let your white ass son step over me. I said, it's about respect, sir.
Yeah.
I said, because if my black ass son would have stepped over, you ought to knocked his motherfucking head off. He gonna talk about, excuse me. I said, no, you gonna apologize to me.
How old was the son?
About 18, tall. He could have been younger, but he was tall white kid. Just step out. I said, I will whoop your white ass in this airport. I think I scared the shit out of them people.
I guarantee you shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the daddy come over. I said, and what you gotta say? Because this is the nigga that you raising.
Yeah, tap you on the shoulder and go, excuse me, ma'am. I think you're in the wrong line.
Yeah, just walk all over me like I mean, and honestly, I did not know. I said, okay, I apologize. I'm in the wrong line, but it's about respect. We ain't got no respect for each other. Then you gonna come back and step over me again? Hell no.
You got to stop going to Denver. You get in all kinds of trouble in Denver.
Excuse me, nigger madam. I don't mean to step over you, but
I mean, just
do
stepped
believe
over the
you're
line
in
because
the
he was by
wrong
6'2". I'm like, oh Lord, have mercy. I just
What
have
is
to
he
work.
supposed to say?
Ma'am, you're in the wrong line the first time. And just stepping all over me. I mean, I thought I was like, damn, why that line so full and this line is so empty? Damn, ain't nobody first class. You know, in Denver is where they ski at. So they was there skiing.
They're going to Vail or one
They
of
was
those places.
leaving. They was leaving. So
Yeah.
these big ass skis. I was like, what's those big ass things in them? Why everybody luggage so tall today? Cause I don't know shit about skiing.
Just some rich kid with no manners,
No,
giving
He
everything
got
away.
tall luggage.
Tall luggage.
Why everybody luggage so tall?
Oh, I don't go skiing. I said, what the fuck is in them things? What they checking in? Cause everybody had them, except me. I was there for Deion Sanders.
You can hear it though. Every time you go up there, your nasals
Every
get
time.
fucked up.
Every time.
I immediately started pissing and sneezing, and couldn't breathe. And I'm like, this altitude, ratitude, whatever. Fuck it is.
You get to the Mile High City and every hole opens.
Every hole open just drip. I mean, damn near drain me dry. And I was only there for a day. But you know what? I'm 52, so I always pack about 8 pair of drawers just for 2 days.
Yeah.
And I was on a plane with this lady today, and I was telling her, I said, you know, you're at the age where you sneeze and you piss, and she said, oh, they can put a string in there and tighten it all up. I said, what the fuck are you talking about?
What?
Wait,
So
what?
it's a surgery. I heard of Botox, but when she says it's some type of surgery, she had to stop peeing on herself.
Is that called the mommy makeover? Is that just the
I don't know,
tummy
but I'm gonna
part?
go see if I can get my little dick cut off and then tighten me up.
How big? How big is it?
It ain't big. I can't see it.
Okay. Well,
I'm tired of wearing panty liners. So one of the things I'm gonna do. I'm trying different shit. I'm 53 this year, and I'm just trying. I'm trying to lose some weight. I don't.
Why you just walk? You got that big ass property. I swear, if you did like 5 laps a day, you'd be good by fucking October.
Cold out there.
oh, come on. We got 7 inches of snow and it's 12 degrees outside right now.
Yo, white people born with no soul. That's why you can do that. Y'all don't get no soul till y'all fuck one of us. I'm walking. I'm eating better, but I'm also on the weight loss shot. So I'm gonna see what happens.
I do feel like you've lost weight. Like you look skinnier to me. When I saw you at Thanksgiving, you looked a lot smaller.
It's getting there. It's getting there. I'm trying. I tried this new thing today, and you know I want to share. So today I started. So my skin is very dry, and my face is something I've never really taken care of. I did get into high-end moisturizers and stuff like that. So I said, you know what? I need a facial because I can feel all this dead skin on me. And I don't really know how to get it off. So I went and started and got a facial. And today I actually got my plasma taking out my blood. And if you see a shine on me, that's what's on my face.
Wait, you got a facial with your own blood?
Yes, today.
Oh my God.
And it's so
You are officially rich.
I know. She's fucking weird white lady remedies.
Was it? Next thing you know, you're gonna be doing some sort of exercise with jumping.
Yo, they squeezed all the sweat from my
This is how it
underarms.
starts, Pat. It starts here and then it goes to babies. Next thing you know, you're eating babies and you're putting the blood on your face to stay
So I
young.
need to order a pizza.
Barack Obama calls up, and the next thing you know,
so
Said I'm an island boy.
I gotta go in there and finish putting it on there. But so
your forehead does look shiny, like in a good way, not like in a greasy way.
It's for my under eye.
Uh-huh.
And, so I was like, I said, and I have a lot of discoloration in my face. And one of the things that I said, I need to take care of my skin. I never thought I was pretty, because I have acne. I had acne, and my mama didn't take care of my acne.
Right.
My kids got acne. I immediately jumped on it. That's why they don't have no spots and shit. And so I have a lot of discoloration. Plus, I'm getting older, and I got moles in my skin. And one of the things I don't like is like my under eye.
Mm.
And I don't really want to do Botox because I've been like researching it, and then it make them bitches walk backwards. Some people just fuck them up. So I said I'm gonna try this, and it's just taking a. It was kind of neat, but so she take this thing with 16 needles, and they numb your face, and then they just go all over, putting little tiny holes all in your skin, and then they just drop the plasma, and it soaks back into the skin. So I just put
Weird.
I had a whole nother tube left from the thing today.
Yeah.
So I just rubbed some more on there, and it just tightened. It feel like a nigga got a grip plow on your face. Can you believe we're talking about playoffs already, y'all? Get into the action before it's too late with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. And don't be intimidated to download the DraftKings Sportsbook app to get started. Make your first bet something super simple. And I mean super simple, like wagering a certain player would score certain numbers of touchdown. That's easy. DraftKings is the #1 place to bet for touchdown and the #1 place to have a great time during the playoffs. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code PATDOWN. That code is PATDOWN for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. You heard me and I said instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over, age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Did she explain why the plasma, like when it goes into that part, like what does the body do to fix the area?
Well, plasma is what is not plasma? It's
Plasma.
Plasma is what we have in our skin to keep us young looking.
Okay.
No, it's not. That ain't the right word. Hold on.
She did rub a baby diaper
Collagen.
on her face.
Collagen. So it's
collagen. Okay.
Yeah,
So wait, they're pulling the collagen out of your blood is what they're doing?
Okay. When it's in the plasma. So when they drop it back in there, it give your face collagen to you have. That's what women have. Everybody have to keep them looking young. As we get older, we start to lose it.
Yeah, that's why people drink bone broth because it's full of collagen.
Yes, and I have a lot of stuff that I take for collagen, like it's keep you from sagging and stuff like that. But I've always up under my eyelids, and just so sunken in. And so she was like, "Let's try this," and then she took it and pulled all my plasma, and she just dripped it back on my face.
So do you feel like the bags under your eyes are different?
Today, I see a little bit, not much. I'm gonna tell you, I feel like the skin is light. It lightened it up a little bit, but also my face might be a little swollen because I just had 16 needles put all over my forehead and shit. So I know by the end of the week. So
when do you start fart bag therapy?
Fart bag therapy, you know.
You fart in the bag, put it over your head. It's about an hour.
The methane really gets into the pores and starts tightening everything up.
Fuck you.
And the smell is so bad you're going like this.
Hold on.
And so it stretches you out.
1 second.
All right, let's take a quick break.
So yeah, I tried that. I think I'm gonna record the next one.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. I want to, but your cheeks do look a little swollen. You look like Nike after forced gas station hot dogs.
Oh yeah, I mean it was a bunch of needles, and I got about that much left. So I'm gonna put the rest of it on, and I have to put this mask on for 15 minutes.
Yeah, so have you gotten to the big like women are putting these red light masks on their face?
Yeah, I do that when I do a facial.
Okay.
Because my skin was so dry and I had never had a facial. And
I feel like if you just ask Garrett,
I mean,
the fuck is funny? I don't want a poor man facial what nigga nut in your face. I don't want that. Fuck I look like I want babies in my pores. I wanted a real fucking facial. So ladies, stay tuned. I'm gonna tell you if it work. If it don't, you know.
did you go to
how long is it supposed to take?
You know, everything take a couple of treatments. So this was my first one. But I've been getting facials now for about a month or so. And I can tell the difference, like just how when she scraped all that dry skin off my face, it, you know, I didn't realize I had that much like buildup because I wear makeup so much.
Yeah, I
mean,
bet.
like you really need a facial. And I was like, well, I've never really had one other than buying shit over the counter and scrubbing. And it's different when you go out and get the facial. So
And when you're on TV, they really put the makeup on. They don't like just put a little on. They really pancake it on too.
and so what I'm trying to do is like really treat my skin when I don't have to wear makeup. I fucking hate makeup. But every weekend I'm in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you go to an esthetician?
I went to an esthetician.
Okay.
Yesterday, and
What-
she's
what-
pretty good. The shit ain't cheap, but she's pretty good.
I had a friend who was doing this, and she asked me to come out and get a facial. So I got a facial once. Go ahead, Deon. And it really did feel way different. So, did you have the blade? She like took a blade, and there was all these moisturizers and creams, and my skin was soft for weeks after that.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much just junk is in your face, and you don't realize it.
When you get the facial, you get
You get a lot of
your face,
junk in your
and
face.
you didn't realize it.
Yeah.
Well, you really don't. I mean, from the sunscreens, from the lotions, all of that. And, you know, and so that's why I gave it a try.
I've never seen you put sunscreen on your face.
Who? Chris?
You
No, not me. I do now.
You look lighter. I don't know if it's just because you got the lights on, but don't you look lighter than normal?
I think it's the wig. The wig
Maybe
is
it is.
like the wig is I would say for those listening, like peanut butter colored, especially in the front.
Why you holding your hand, gay?
I talk with my hands.
You want to hear some funny? So we was in Nashville. We was in Nebraska. That just made me think of Trent. You know how
Trent.
Baby, when I tell you can't tell that Trent is a gay man. He
What?
looks great. I'm telling you.
You can't, huh, Deon? What do you think?
You really can't.
If you're not looking at him,
If you're not really studying him, you can't tell. And
like
baby,
if he was standing behind you.
trying to get what?
I do see what you're saying. Like Trent, you know, he kind of, what is the term, passes.
If you heard him talk, you would know he's gay. But he don't look gay just from first glance.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So a lot of time when he come out and pat me up, he shocks everybody. Like, what the fuck is he touching on makeup for? Everybody think he's my husband. And them women in Nebraska were trying to get Trent. Where you from? He said Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
What you tell that lady you from Jerusalem for?
Oh.
Some fine white boys. It was some fine ass white boys in Nebraska. When I tell you, all them black girls had turned them white boys black. All of them looked like Taylor Swift boyfriend when he was with the black girl.
Travis Kelce.
Yes,
A lot of interracial couples at the show. Is that what you mean?
a lot of them. I mean, white men look good. I mean, they beards was trimmed up like they had been to a black barber shop. They don't look nothing like that shit on your face, Chris.
Yeah.
They shit was combed out, moisturized. Their hairline was banging. I was like, what the fuck is going on in Nebraska?
Nothing. They got all the time in the world to go to the barber shop.
You should really go to a black barber shop. Is he black?
My barber was trained at a black barber shop.
No, I don't want to hear about train. I want to hear
No.
Said I went there once. I had a coupon.
I did go to the one time I went to a black barber shop, it was a nightmare. Don't you remember? He gave me the box cut. It looks so bad. He had no
That
idea
nigga
what
fucked your hair. He had
He-
never cut a white boy hair before.
he
in
had.
his life.
Literally, he was clueless, and I knew he was clueless, so I started teaching him how the white people cut my hair, and like he was like, he literally said, "I've never cut fine hair before."
Uh,
And the box fan was next to my head, blowing my hair all over.
what did you? Was that here?
This was at 56th and Georgetown at Kenny's Barbershop. Yeah.
Oh, I know what Kenny's. You can't go to them niggas. Oh, they don't even talk to white people.
You know, in Animal House, when they walk into the jazz club and the record goes, that was what it was like when I walked in.
Hi guys. Is there a light?
So
When
the
you come here
fan
again,
was blowing my hair everywhere, and the guy that ran the shop goes, "Hey, yo, turn that fan off. That white boy's hair is going everywhere."
you know you're in a bad place when they got a fan going. That means
But
they see.
I knew when I walked in, I shouldn't be there. They knew I shouldn't be there. But
What the
was
fuck
like,
you want me to do with this?
I couldn't turn around and walk out, and I'd be a racist. So I didn't want to be racist.
You should have swallowed shit. I was looking for my cat.
Yeah.
Cat.
Hold on, I left something in the car.
Well, this is 2005 me, so there was no balls there.
Yeah.
You
So-
look hella different from back then
way
to
different.
now. Yeah.
So when I got back to the post office, because I was a janitor at the post office at the time, I walk in and Ashley, she was she was my age, she was black, and she took one look at me and she started laughing. And she goes, "Did you go to a black barbershop?" And she calls out, I think the manager's name was Kenny. She goes, "Kenny, come here, look at his hair." And Kenny walked over and goes, "Where'd you go?" And I said, "Kenny's at 56 in Georgetown." And Kenny was black too. And he goes, "That's where I go."
It probably didn't look bad. It probably looked bad to you, but it looked good. You just wasn't used to.
No, his shit,
No.
his shit was
It looked
fucked
bad. No, because he cut it like straight with the, like you were cutting black hair. And he gave me a fade, but really close to the skin, and he like lined it up.
You look like Gomer Pyle.
Yeah, kind of like a flat top, but worse.
Oh, you look like a Noxie.
Yeah. But with like black lines in the front. I mean, it was like a straight box. So my barber that I go to now, he was actually trained at Kenny's, but he's cut a lot of fine hair because he's in Greenwood. So, but that's where he started.
Well, you need to get him to line your beard up like an African American.
Kenny used to go to my church.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
When
he's
I was
like
a kid. He was,
famous in town.
yeah, he think it looked like Martin Luther King if he never marched. The fat nigga who was just sitting on the porch saying, "Be free, y'all." Never went nowhere and did nothing. He looked just like Martin Luther King.
That's so funny.
I wonder if he's still alive.
But if you watch the TV show, like season 1 and season 2 especially, like he lined me up like a lot different than he normally cuts my hair.
Mm.
But it didn't look ridiculous.
Yeah, you need your beard really cut and trimmed and
Yeah.
like.
Oh, I know. It's getting
Yeah.
too long. I was actually going to trim it tonight.
It needs to come down to size, like neat and trim, like
Yeah.
like beautiful. It'll give you a sex appeal, and it also would trim your face in. And
Yeah.
I would be every time we do a podcast, I want to see Rose O'Donnell.
I don't look that gay now. I don't look that lesbian.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you do. You
What
look like you
lesbians
waiting
are
on-
what?
You look like you're waiting on the newsletter to come out.
Newsletter? Oh, it's canceled.
Lesbo Express Weekly.
Let's go express. Hey, just because I have a column there doesn't mean that I am gay.
I do have a question. Who watching the inauguration? Is it tomorrow?
It's the 20th.
Oh, that's right. It's the 20th.
Yeah, so we're recording this on January 6th, so he's officially president in Congress today. And then the 20th is when he gets sworn in.
Oh.
I don't know if I'll watch it. I used to watch that all the time. I really care. I just don't care
It's your people.
anymore.
You're welcome to watch it. We know you.
I just don't care about politics like I
Yes,
used to.
Go. That's your people.
I ain't gonna watch it.
We're not gonna watch it. I'm so praying it's the lowest inauguration ever watched.
I doubt that just because of how many people love that dude. But
Mm, I bet she's right. Like when he got elected the first time, remember there were all these like protests and like the resistance and the Pussy Hat March on Women's Day. Like there's none of that going on.
yeah, there's no need to resist him. I'm like, he's literally
Yeah.
got the last laugh. You can't do anything to him now. So
Yeah.
there's no point in protesting. There's no point. Like, what is the point? You put up a good fight for 4 years. You lost. He won. He got
It's been
scoreboard.
it's been 10 now. I mean, we've been dealing with this guy for 10 years.
And
Yeah.
he'll be in there till he dies. He's not gonna leave. So
Oh, he's gonna leave. Because we all gonna go up there. He gonna leave.
he gonna leave in the same box they put Jimmy Carter in.
Oh yeah, and that's gonna be during the term. Oh, he's gonna leave, baby. Because we got a God.
And then President Vance will take over. And that'll be fun.
Yeah. At least he can, you know, hold a good sentence together.
Yeah. He can put together a rational thought, which is something we haven't had since Obama.
What
I
an
did-
amazing bar.
It's so
They
low.
can talk good.
Look, they sound like they graduated high school and they don't steal everything.
You know, at this point, I don't think black people even care anymore. America have really showed their ass. We didn't even talk about what is it called when our grandparents were getting their ass whipped? What was that called?
The civil rights era?
Yeah, we ain't talking about civil rights. We talking about now. They just took down their pants and say, "We're back." You know, it never left, but it is what it is. It's kind of scary because I was watching TikTok today, and it was like um it's I gotta stop watching TikTok because then
Oh,
they say we're gonna run out of food.
Oh, you got to get off of TikTok. We're not who's gonna run out of food? Where?
It was like you got to get you some supplies and you got to have enough food. Some guy talking to Congress, and I was like, and then my dumb ass went straight to Sam's and bought $2,000 worth
you know, every fourth
That's a
TikTok
lot
is
of
an
food.
ad, right? It's just like Instagram.
Yep.
Every fourth TikTok is an ad. So
Let me tell you something. I've been listening to talk radio for 35 years, and they've been saying that on every commercial, every break for 50 years, and we've never run out of food. You don't need to buy gold. You don't need to have food storage. You don't need a go bag. Like
you don't need to get commemorative coins.
you also do need more food than like 3 days, right? I don't know who these people buying out the grocery stores like Meyer, Walmart, Kroger, everything here is empty because we got 7 inches of snow. People freaked out because they don't have 2 days worth of bread and milk. Apparently, I don't know what's going on. So like, have a nice week, but you know, don't let TikTok scare you. I've been hearing this stuff that the economy's going to crash. We're going to run out of food. There's going to be an EMP bomb that's going to take out all the electricity. I've been hearing it for 35 years. And it's never happened. It's not going to happen. It's just they scare you to get you to buy
So
stuff.
let me ask you something. Chris, as a white boy who was once with a cold mind, how did you get out of that?
With a cold mind?
Cult, CULT.
Oh, I wouldn't say I was ever in like a cult.
No, you wasn't.
I was just a Republican.
They had you.
I was a Republican with no black friends, except for Abdul.
You said it right the first time.
I said that just for Deon.
Fuck that nigga.
I don't know. I decided in 2019, 2018 to do this podcast, and
This
I
podcast
just
really woke you up like that?
This and doing another podcast called Leaders and Legends, where I was talking to like local people who are very successful. It's still going on, and the combination of, I think through 2020, having access to a large black, white, progressive, female, liberal audience, as opposed to just the same people that I had always talked to, which were like
Oh, you
white,
stepped outside of your box.
yeah, white
I tell
conservative
people,
suburbanites.
I tell
And then
people,
I was also talking, going and interviewing people that like made decisions locally and that actually run things here, like the elites of the city. And I'm like, oh, that's a good point. That makes sense. So it just having different experiences and like listening to people as opposed to just constantly talking to the same people that think like me, look like me, act like me, Yeah.
and I was just telling somebody today, I said, and not just Trump, everybody, all of those rich people up in Congress. And it scares me because, when you run off a grocery will not go up. And then when you get in there, you say, well, I don't know if I can bring the grocery bill down. It's serious to people like
Yeah.
us, you know. And I sometimes I can't even put myself in that category anymore. But it's serious to the people that I know with the 9 to 5s.
Yeah.
Because one thing I know about life, when you the poor is going when you poor, it's by any means necessary. And any means necessary mean coming to rich people houses and other people houses. I'm gonna eat. Y'all ain't gonna leave me out here to die. And that's pretty much what I feel like is kind of happening. It's like, and I hate to say this, but the more money I make, the more I learn how shitty this world is. Like, I give you an example. So at some point, uh, and one of Trump friends said this on a podcast. I can't think of. I can see the man Dana somebody. I can see him, but I can't say it.
Dana White, the UFC guy.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
He said he don't go to a doctor. Well, when you're rich, you don't have doctors. You have something called a concierge,
Mm-hmm.
which I just got introduced to. And you get all the proper testing and everything that you need. And I was looking on TikTok, and then I did some research where they don't want to give you the surgery, but they want to give you the medication. They want to keep you medicated because the surgery costs more money. Because if they heal you from what you're going through, then you don't need no more medicine, and they're not making money.
Yeah.
And he was sitting there on that couch talking about, well, I have a concierge. I have one too. And it's like, I'm like, well, why can't all of us have this? Why can't all of us have this? I called this doctor at 1 o'clock in the morning. He answered.
Yeah.
Time I walked into this office, when I signed up for, he said, you're gonna need a bracelet, you're gonna need your mammogram, you're gonna need this, you're gonna need that. And
Can I answer your question?
yes.
We can't afford them niggas. What the fuck you mean?
I know.
You got a nigga at 1 o'clock in the morning talking about my asshole hurt. I'll be right over. Yeah, that gonna cost some money.
You can get a direct primary care physician for like $120 a month, but you got to have $120 a month, and they basically do way more than like your typical doctor that you just go to.
What I'm
But
saying is,
like your average
we pay
doctor, you
enough
just need to know
in
what
this
test you
country.
need.
We pay enough taxes in this country. Well, we all should be treated at that level. That's
Yeah,
what I
true.
believe. That's what
I
as a
agree.
as a person with extra perks, and I care about people because my life can change at any time. And I can be back. All of our lives can change at any time. But the more perks I get, the more I look back and say, well, why can't we all have this? Why can't we all be treated like this? Why do it have to be about money? If I walk into a doctor's office or a concierge office, and the first thing he say, did you get your mammogram? Did you get your colon office? Get half of the doctors don't even want to give you that shit. What's hurt? What can I look at? Do you need this? Do you need that? I was looking at a girl who fucking had cervical cancer, and they kept telling her that she's just having an abnormal pap smear. When they finally fucking gave a fuck, and she found a doctor who gave a fuck, she was stage 4 cancer. And it went on for 3 years. If the first doctor would have did what they was supposed to do, instead of collecting a check and playing with people's lives, now that lady gone and left her kids behind with her husband. Stuff like that it always make me think about where I came from and how much this world or this country don't give a fuck about people in certain brackets. And to me, it's just not fair. like I got denied for my weight loss medication, which is fine. Thank God. You know, I can afford to pay for it. Everybody can't. But I've known so many people who needed it and they denied it. I saw a lady who had a special need baby, and the baby needed a special needed car seat chair, and the baby neck was fucked up. It really needed a car seat. They said it was cosmetic. The baby in the fucking
Everybody know your
car,
baby neck need to be like that at David.
the baby was in the fucking car, rolled up like a turtle.
Oh no.
And they said, this is cosmetic. I was like,
I'm gonna be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
No. Is this another niece you have to take care of?
Cowabunga. Man, I can't believe he ain't fire everybody.
No kidding.
That shit pissed me
Fire.
off.
what happened?
Jim Irsay's keeping the coach, the GM.
They just fired the defensive coordinator, but
Okay.
Came.
he only 65. That nigga look like
That's sad, man. He looks like he's in his 80s. I thought he was
he
in
looked
his
like
late
Professor
70s.
X if they stood him up.
Oh.
Wait, he zoomed out of that stadium yesterday. Oh my
Crazy.
God, man! This is so embarrassing. And then y'all paid Kirk Cousins $90 million for 14 games. And I'm glad we not y'all. That's the only thing.
Yeah, but isn't that the backup there not bad?
Which
Uh,
is
The
He's
IU
a
Penix?
24-year-old rookie.
That's what they should have done with Richardson and just kept him on the bench for a year. Like
That nigga
Rodgers
got chronic back problems. They never should have drafted his ass.
did. Yeah. I've played as many college football games as that guy did.
Just embarrassing, man. Just admit you fucked up. Admit you got it wrong. Fire the people you need to fire and move on. Why are you giving them another chance? Oh, well, this year they didn't.
But this $200 million quarterback we got, he gonna be sitting at home getting a paycheck.
Did Cousins get hurt?
Nah, he just played so bad that they were like, nah, we good.
Really?
Here's your money. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, because he wasn't that good when they gave him all that money, and that's why everybody was like, "Why'd you give him all that money?" Right?
And then they drafted.
stupid.
Yeah,
They only give old white men money. They had that. Then you put the black boy out there and let him end the season fucked up. Well, he ain't played but 2 games.
Isn't Lamar Jackson and Mahomes the highest paid quarterbacks?
now
Or is
Joe
that
Burrow.
Dex?
I think it's Joe Burrow. He just got his deal. Or it will be Joe Burrow.
It's just there's so many of these like Kirk Cousins and Joe Flacco's going around. There's like 4 good quarterbacks. It seems like.
Well, good luck with that. My season is over. Your season is over. I'll be watching the Super Bowl with onions on my eyes.
And plasma.
I'm gonna be doing a fart bag during the Super Bowl.
I'm excited for you to get into weird shit. That's gonna be great for the podcast.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting into weird shit. I ain't getting no drugs. Ain't nobody finger banging me either. So we'll see. With that said, make sure y'all go to misspatcompany.com and check out all my dates. And don't forget, you can come see the show live shot right here in Atlanta. Stay tuned. Keep checking my website, and I'll let y'all know when we will be shooting live, and you can get your tickets. I'm gonna tell you now, when I put up this link, go get them fucking tickets because they go really fast. And I want to thank y'all for supporting this podcast. Make sure you go to misspatcompany.com for everything you need, and we'll go from there. I appreciate you.